Welcome back to the NDS. We are here at Steelback Stadium for race 16. Take a quick look at qualifying. And we are going to get ready to go here. The field gets ready for short track racing. There's still going to be plenty of room to race, but more of an oval shape. See what goes down. 42 Logan on pole as we take the green flag to kick off the Avoid 300. Green, green, green. Already seeing solid moves being made. 3 wide. Now watch the wall off of 2 though. That could be dangerous. I think Fred Jones' setup back there really hit into it. Coming off 2 is really hard right here for some of these guys. Racer. They're going to be really trying to manage that all day. How to exit 2 properly. This Logan leads Landon right now. The guys in the back aren't really as straight out as the front, so that's going to make it even more difficult for them to traverse 2. Hyperdrive midfield. There he goes. See KSS making the move behind him. Shit. Just trying to clear down. Get to where you want to be. That's the 5 wannabe and a little contact there, but they keep going. RS taking 3rd from Ben as we see Tiger Man going real top of 3 there. Real close with the 4 of Gamma, but they make it work. Oh, 34 really pins the ball down as the 8 gets very unstable off the corner but saves it. Just misjudging corner. That's going to be a theme of the day today. .33 a little high off the corner. A little contact with a 48 though. But both fantasy drivers save it. Yeah, Ben and RS have been taking 3rd back and forth from each other forever. Jake 5th. BS Fast and 11 and Racer. That's a move for 6. .31 with Teen Duke back in line all the way to 17th with the guy behind him. KSS BSS underneath the 62. Caution's out. First caution of the day. .42 is going to be able to dodge that. Looks like Jerry in the piece of that. Oh, yeah. It was way in the bag. Iris gets the side of Tank Gunner off the exit, and then that just chain reactions into all three of Jerry, Iris, and Eastlamp on corner exit right there. All three will continue going. Awesome checkup job, guys. You got a couple guys coming down pit road. 34, 84. I remember those were the two that fucking slammed their shit on the wall in turn 2 earlier in the race, and then they got some guys in the back coming in as well. So Logan still leads us coming to the restart. Those guys in the back are lined up back there. This allows Logan in the 42 to lead us back to green. Take advantage on the restart and see how good he is. The top two are just doing their great job right now. Like, nothing really else to say. Ben McDonald's in third. Trying to minimize how bad his day is by running where he is. Oh, 6 and the 5. Really trying to outsmart each other here. This is Ben on the high side of Jake, as that's Jake around Ben for third. As Landon opens up a spot on the leader here. 99 trying to seal the deal to get out front. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. '84 is a couple laps down up there. Not sure what his deal is. Jerry coming back down pit road as well. Oh, Jerry just about came back up into hyper. Not quite. With 13 on the bottom there, that's going to be really tough for the 6 off the corner. And she's going to grab a chunk of the wall. Jake in all of this has run his way up to second in that 29. Back here in the mid-teens, he's really starting to pick up. Jerry's even a few laps down. RS just trying to stay one down. Oh, spin in the back. Darkest Presence off the bumper of somebody. I think he saves it. He got dumped by the cooker. It's back out there. Now there's a yellow. Not sure if that was what the yellow was for or not. Yeah, that had to be what the yellow was for. No one else was wrecking. So it was 78 off the bumper of the cooker. He was running 25th. But he loops it and gets it back going as well as anyone could afford to. And you got Jake leading, KSS, BSS second, CS third, Tiger Man fourth, Fred Jones fifth, Landon sixth, Racer seventh, Logan eighth, Ben ninth, and BS 10th. You're looking at a pretty weird restart right here. As we got so many different drivers that aren't synced up, haven't synced up their pit stops. So we got ourselves a strange one coming up. As it will be Jake that will lead us to the green, this time by green. The RS wasting no time at all with 13. KSS BSS tracks the outside a little too hard into the wall. Now this battle for the 84 is important because if he can clear Jake, he'll be back on the lead lap. And with a well-timed caution, that could help him greatly. So just needs to keep his head in the game for now. Plenty of traffic back here to eat up a lot of these guys. .43 going middle. 16 looks to follow. Look at this. Now KSS BSS is on that line. Whoa! Benz make the aggressive move. KSS in the wall. Caution. I mean, we saw it right there. Ben McDonald had his sight set on 3 wide middle, but KSS was not giving it up. Ben absolutely forces the issue, and that causes KSS to hit the outside wall hard. Everyone else gets by. Logan and Ben both had to really chase up track, maybe got into the outside wall a little bit. That was something right there. Five wannabe just going back around. Brushed the 84 a little bit. Sure he won't be happy about that one. Couple guys with an extended stay on pit road. Now Wannabe's a single lap down as well. He'll try to get his lap back as well, but now Jake and RS on the low side. Let's see how the 84 performs now with Jake on the outside on the restart. Green back out. This time the 84 clears Jake to get back on the lead lap. Wannabe getting eaten up in traffic. Jeff in second. And then it's crazy back here for third. There's so many drivers who potentially could take it because they're all over the place. I think Jeff nearly wrecked Jake just for the lead. Jesus. Trying to hold on to it. Big pack of cars back there. It is insane. Exit 4 wide. Fred Jones up high kind of hit. Racer slowed down a bit. They're still knocked on 4 wide. Racer on exit has to have the 86 give up his position there. Still racing wide as hell. Racer on the way back. Jerry behind. And then they're giving up position. The 1 is just in sent back. The 1 finally races around the 13. That one Racer has fallen pretty much so far back. 86 out there trying to make the outside work. It does not. He gets into the wall. And Ben McDonald's driven all the way back up to 5th in the ensuing chaos. 4th even. Got the pass on Hyper. 99 of Landon up high. That's just going to be the 16 looks for that spot as well. Doesn't quite get it. Just falls back in line. '31, Team Duke. Sitting 17th, 866 behind him. Racer's getting a little bit back up there. He's currently got company with Frosty the Otter in the 8. The 51 stuck up on the high side, not really able to keep going forward. The 4 with a good run. 38 trying to make slow gangs here. Now Balfour will lead. If Jake can hold off for now, he'll be fine. Seeing what's coming from behind. Not sure how much longer 29 is going to be out there for. Oh, around goes the 4. Gamma into the wall. That's a big wreck in the back. Tiger Man upside down as they're going to pile in. That's going to let the 84 get back on the lead lap, but more importantly, that's going to change a lot of standings. Tiger Man just got on an exit and just lost control into the 4. Wannabe involved, and Mizzou got a little bit of it. Everyone's trying to do good on the middle. The 6 overturns the 34, and then CS Fast and 11 gets into it, and Tank Gunner piles in as well. KSS BSS doing a pretty decent job just stopping for it, as others just going right through the middle where you don't expect there to be any line to go. '12 is destroyed. Jake had to come down pit road. That leaves Hyper out front. 5 Wannabe is pretty smashed up. Mizzou's out of the race. Six, 34, 11, 12, 19, 5. 86 is 35th car in the lead lap. So everyone still running is on the lead lap except for Jerry in that 13. About a good halfway through. Just keep the momentum rolling. We get back green. Hyper out front. Ben also clears the lapper for second. And behind it's going to be a lot of them. Landon and Toad both fighting for third. Those who made it past the big wreck are starting to reap some rewards right here. Canadian Lux, Logan trying to re-enter for top 10. Over 9 slid in front of him, but they all save it. The 4 is back there, but kind of squandering a good day after the incident. At least he's still running. 17 is Zentz trying to get underneath Logan. There's now the 15 of Vaxon running 11th. Misty Viper. He just vibes in good track position. That's just his job here. Not sure how much longer he's got in the series, but he's just a chill dude. You see some rumblings back in here. I think you can feasibly go get yourself a top 20 if you want to run hard now. So drivers like Benny Scholl, the Puff, Henya, they're fantasy drivers that could look for a top 20 here if they turn on the jets. The Cooker just desperate for a good day. A ton of good days, actually, but it's been a disappointing campaign for the 2014 to this point. As we see some contact back there, it looks like Dump Truck, Mammoth, and Henya all kind of cascaded with each other. And all the way at the back is Fred Jones, Iris, and Super Sumo just kind of vibing right now. Oh, not really vibing anymore. The 7 just wrecked. So did 27. Eastlamp was barely on the lead lap. He's bringing it to the caution. We all know what it was for. I mean, it was clear as day what the caution was for. I said that the 3 in the back were vibing. They weren't vibing anymore. Iris got into the back of Super Sumo. And the 27 just spun out all by herself. Oh, this is a perfect angle right here to really see the initial contact between Iris and Super Sumo. Fred Jones barely gets a piece of it, and then, yeah. The 7 and the 27. Yeah, plenty of cautions as both drivers come down pit road. Actually, everybody comes down pit road. Hello. Pace car off. Looks like Jake and Fred Jones, they might be on a different strategy compared to the rest of the field. Jake and Jerry still 3 down, 35 cars still in the lead lap. It's relatively the same. I think Fred Jones and Jake are just trying to make this race built different here. Let's see what they got. Coming to the green is the number 29, 86. Zen's got a little bit of the wall back there. And this is, restart's going to be a little bit hectic because it's always Jerry. Whoa. Might have been a little contact with Hyper, but I'm not sure. Ben McDonald is just I'll give him this. He's doing what he needs to do. Get these top 5 runs, string together top 5s to get big points. But he really wants to scratch the itch of winning in the regular season. He does have 2 wins in Season 4, but both of them happened after he was already eliminated from playoff contention, which really rubs him the wrong way. Don't mention it. Seriously, don't. He probably wouldn't like it. Getting aggressive with Fred Jones for 3rd. As Hyperdrive now has to chase Jake down. And not sure. Whoa! Canadian Lux and Vaxon. The Canadians are not getting along together. I think the other one might be out of the race already. Fred Jones just keeps wall popping. Not really a good sign. He's holding it very steady. Toad Warrior running a higher line than expected. Might let the Misty Viper in. That is Logan running solidly 9th right now. Like, 42 is just trying really hard to make this year worth it after missing the playoffs last season. There's a lot of drivers who, like, didn't make the playoffs last season that are looking for a rebound. I could arguably say that about Zentz in 17. This season, he's stepped up to the plate. And then the 51 of BS Fast and 11, he did have that miraculous run in Season 4, but with that go-ahead win at Rusty's Chicken Farm, I'm not sure that if he can make the playoff Season 5 and do it again, that's a tall order with a field this stacked and just good drivers, as we see the 27 with an unscheduled pit stop. Hyperdrive is running down that number 29 very aggressively here. As we actually see on the scoring pylon that the 27 is being considered 6 laps down to this moment. That is a lot of laps down. Hyper trying to close the deal. Ben's also trying to close the gap as well. Where's that 86? Fred Jones did restart 2nd on strategy, but he has been falling quite a bit. Currently back to around 17th, 18th, it seems. Even losing a spot to Kyle D here. RS Fast and 11 has got back on the lead lap after some early race blunders, but has only made it up to 24th, and he's making the pass on the 8. That's going to be another spot for him. Just pick them off one at a time. That seems to be the best strat for you right now. Okay, I think 27 just might be in a pitting loop. I couldn't tell you. Hyperdrive trying to open this lead up right here. Right up on the back bumper. Ben McDonald lurking for 3rd. Hyper looks low. I think he's going to try and attack in 3. There he goes, side by side for the lead. Caution's out. Yellow's out. That saves, I think that saves Jake by the bell. Whoa. Big wreck. They're both driver's gonna have to check up for it. Yikes. I think they made it through. Let's take a look at how that unfolded. That was almost bad. Oh, Fred Jones. The culprit of the hour was the number 86. He was just trying to hold on to it so badly, though. He just loses control after some contact there. As Fred Jones sends Benny Scholl into a spin. Over 91 with a direct hit. The 41 involved. The 50 and the 48 both stack up. And then the 7 just rams the 50. And that is so much happening right there. Fred Jones with a bad finish. They're going to try and get that thing fixed up. I could not tell you how, though. See Henya still running around. Benny Scholl. So, Super Sumo and the 7 out of the race. Fred Jones, the Puff, Dump Truck, Mammoth, all out. 29 cars in the lead lap. Back to Henya. Jerry's still going to be the lapper on the restart as Iris is making a pit stop. Top 10 at the moment. Jake, Hyper 2nd. Ben 3rd. Toad 4th. Misty 5th. Racer 6th. Landon 7th. Team Duke in 8th. Logan 9th. Canadian Lux rounding out the top 10. Got BS Fest in 11. Fucking Ringo dude. Seto, Vaxon, Zentz. They're all kind of waiting in the wings. As for 27 pit loops, 13 is going to be our only lapper. This is going to be green. Yeah, what do you do with Jerry? That's the big question right here. As the top 2 go out for it. I think Ben playing the long game, trying to finally get around Jerry, but does not want to waste time at all. We're trying to go catch the leaders. Now the 45's opened up a spot there. That's going to really hamper his run right here as Misty Viper going for it. Who knows, maybe a single file run can help them catch the leaders. Jerry goes way up. Saves it. As BS Fast and 11 running 11th. Trying to peek his head in for a top 10. Yeah, some really strong guys outside top 10 as well. Kyle D there looking for it as Hyperdrive goes for the lead. He got it. 62 out front. Misty Viper running a little bit higher. Racer getting that spot from Ben. Back there. We talk about fringe top 10 spots right here. Like, look at Kyle D is absolutely going to be looking for one right here. BS, Seto, some strong cars outside top 10. Zentz are running there. RS Fast and 11. He was got up to his knees in traffic. But he spent a lot of his race about a lap down, almost two. So the fact that he's even contending for trying to make a push to the top 20 late in the race is even commendable with and of itself. But a day that could have been for this team. Hyperdrive is checked out. There's now Team Duke moving inside the top 5 right now. Misty, Racer, both giving it to each other for third right now. 6 to go. Ben McDonald falls back in line in 8th right there. Total Warrior looking underneath Duke. Trying to get one more light out of this one. Oh, Duke goes up high. I think that's going to be the give Toad go ahead to the top 5, but Duke's going to fight back for it at least. Toad slides up into that spot. Oh, 38 in the wall. What happened there? Oh, Kyle D makes his heartbreak move to pit road. Not sure if they had enough, but damn. Coming to 3 to go. Hyperdrive out front. I think that might have been a one-off case of a driver not being able to make it. That really sucks for the 3 team. They were really about a day of what could have been. 2 to go. Now Misty holding off Racer for third. Not going to be able to. White flag in the air. One more time around. Jake just trying to hold off for second. Doesn't quite have enough in him. It's going to be Hyperdrive at Steelback Stadium taking the checkered flag. Quite a lot had happened there during the race, but that was all they got. The results are on the side in style. Yeah, the 35 did not complete enough laps to pass the drivers who had wrecked out on that caution, so that's how the result stands. Crazy, I know, but that's all I got for this race. See you next time. Take care.